It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the NFC West. It's the Rams and the reigning Super Bowl champs, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
It's fair to say this season hasn't gotten off to the type of start they likely envisioned for themselves, but it's still early. A win here, it could go a long way towards changing the trajectory of this entire season. But what's going to make this even more difficult today, not only the worthy opponent that they face, but having to go on the road and do it here in a hostile environment. If he is able to lead his team to a win today, I think that gives them the spark to turn this season around.
They run on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He had plenty of juice coming across to get the ball, Mike, but he hit a whole new gear after he secured it and began getting vertical. By comparison, it looked like a lot of the defenders who had a shot at him were a little flat-footed and ended up getting burned for a big game.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. A couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
He's coming off a really nice 3-touchdown performance in last week's win, Mike, but outside of that one errant throw, he did a really nice job of protecting the ball and was seemingly in control the entire game. This defense all week, they talked about trying to bait him into making some mistakes, so he's got to be careful about falling into the trap. If he does that, I'll tell you what, I really like their chances.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, faking the give. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll go right back to Kmet. He's got it again. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. On comes the punter now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to only about the 23. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Finding space at the 40. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play for Seattle. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now a give up the middle. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. One quarter in the books. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Second and 11. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. He gains nothing. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Here's a run going left, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Rams offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead it here in the 2nd quarter, 7-0. As they begin with a 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Here's Michael Dixon now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The motion man is Nakua. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They'll look to set up the screen here. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. 3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Nakua snags it over the middle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start by heading out west to Glendale, Arizona. And they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. Tua with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Joe Burrow leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, we're off to the Rocky Mountains, Denver, Colorado. See what's happening with the Broncos. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Bo Nix.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This one taken at the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Look wide, get this one complete, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down. 2nd down and 3. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They'll go with a counter on first down, and that'll be a pickup of 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's Komet. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. This one is intercepted by Carlton Davis. And the Rams are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Rams offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. 1st down up past the 35.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
They'll go with Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The motion man is Nakua. They'll run it with Williams. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. It is 3rd and 10. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Well, Seahawks offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27, a pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
He's a gain of a yard, brings up 3rd down and 2.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down. Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat, He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On 1st down, it is Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. In motion comes Pittman. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now...
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. Now a give up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Rams' 40-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that 3rd down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. And they are still searching for that first touchdown of the game. Greg, this defense that they're going against has been like a brick wall.
And especially this front seven. And listen, Mike, we all know this is a passing league. But what you want to do is you want to at least be unpredictable on offense, meaning you want to be in what they call 50-50 downs. I got an equal opportunity to both run or pass based on the down and distance. When you have nothing to show for on 1st and 2nd down on the ground, you find yourself in must-pass scenarios, and you're playing right into the hands of the defense.
The catch made by Nakua. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
The motion man is Nakua. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup, and it brings us to fourth down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll run on 2nd down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. He's got the first down. They'll bring him down at the 28. But the sticks will move. First down picked up on the ground. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win here for the Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long.